Excuse me, sir. Sir, is this your yacht?
Yeah.
What did you do to be able to buy a yacht?
I'm in the car business.
You're in the car business.
Yeah.
And how long have you been in the business?
Long time.
How much was this boat?
You want me to tell you the good news or the bad news?
The bad news first.
The bad news is 120 million euros.
$100 million?
120.
Could I interview you for 1 minute? I go all over the world interviewing billionaires and the wealthiest people to help the younger generation.
For the younger generation?
Yeah.
You want to come on?
Is that cool? How much are you worth today?
Big money.
Big money.
Big money.
Have you ever been fucked over in business?
Oh yeah, plenty of times. You don't pay back to a bitch.
Yeah. What was your turning point to financial freedom? What made you want to go out there and become such a successful entrepreneur?
So I learned something in my life. I don't know what the word no means.
You don't take no for an answer.
No.
Why not?
The people that doubted me, I look at them, I say, you should have never not believed what I can do. Because here you are, you're out looking to get in and I won't let you in.
Have you ever been broke before?
No.
Never been broke before?
No, I don't want to be either.
Well, what keeps so many people broke in today's world?
But what happens with some people, they make their farts bigger than their ass.
Break that one down.
They make the farts bigger than their ass. In other words, they do things bigger than they should.
How old are you now?
78.
78? You look amazing for 78. Are you still running companies today?
Oh yeah, I work every day.
Are you serious? What's keeping you so motivated? Is it just the love and the passion you have?
I just feel I'm too young to retire, even though a lot of people think I'm crazy. I just want to keep going. I'm still buying companies today.
You're still buying companies today?
An hour ago, I had a guy up here, and I was buying one of his companies.
What type of company?
Another car dealership.
As a multiple nine-figure entrepreneur, what's the best financial advice you could give to the younger generation?
I will tell you, a lot of people hoard their money. What I mean by that is money sitting in the bank don't make you money. In the early days, we used to get loan books. They looked like chance books. And I had so many loans out, and I made sure we paid them all back. And then I started saying, I'm not going to get no more loans. I'm going to try and do everything with my money. And that's what I did. I wanted to be successful. I want to be the best at what I do.
And do you believe in God?
I do.
How did you know God was real?
Look, I'm looking at myself today. I used to think I could fly without wings, but I never tried that one.
So you had someone there guiding you all along?
Yes.
You got amazing advice, sir. Thank you so much for your time. Could I get your contact?
Yeah. You want to come in for a second? You want to see inside the book?
For sure.
Come on, guys.
Excuse me, sir. Is this your Rolls Royce?
Yeah.
How did you get rich?
How did I get rich?
Yeah, what line of business were you in? I go all over the world.
I actually grew up very, very poor.
What were you saying?
I grew up in Indiana very, very poor, and I didn't like being poor, so I just outworked everybody.
And what line of business did you get into?
Well, I first started running companies, and I started buying companies.
So like the private equity game?
Yes.
What was the number one business book that changed your life?
I never read a business book.
You never read a business book?
No, I was born with it in my DNA.
Do you think everybody's built for entrepreneurship, though?
There's 8 billion people in the world. There's only 5,000 people in the world that have $500 million of net worth. You can go to work.
Are you one of those people?
Absolutely. And I believe God sends 8 billion people down the line. Like in an automobile industry, we all get parts.
Who is your God?
Jesus Christ.
So you're a Christian?
Absolutely.
How did you know God was real? How did you know Jesus was real?
I grew up in a family that didn't have a car, couldn't pay the rent. And so there's a story they tell. I was 12 years old coming from the Little League Park. I had 2 of my friends. We were very, very poor. And what happened is Walt Disney was building Disney World in Anaheim. And they were talking about how they're going to save their money and go to Disney World. And my friends asked me, why was I not speaking? And I said, I'm listening. And they said, don't you want to go to Disney World? And I said, no, I want to own it. I wasn't thinking about the roller coaster at 12 years old. I was thinking about all those people standing in line. I'm in this little booth like the movie theater, taking in the money. And that's because when I got sent down the line, God gave me skills that other people didn't have.
How old are you now?
I'm 82.
You're not 82.
I am.
Are you lied to me? Or
No, I'm not. I haven't lied to you at all. I'm 82 years old.
How do you look like this at 82? I would have thought maybe 60.
My dad had a story about that. He was 20 years older than my mother. He said, Mr. Ewing, how do you look so good? My dad said, son, there's 5 reasons. I don't smoke, drink, cuss, do drugs associated with wild women. He said, I've only had one really, really bad habit in my life. He said, son, I lie like hell. That's original from my father.
If me and you died tomorrow and you had one more message to leave with the younger generation, what would that be?
Never quit. You know why? Everybody can do that. All 8 billion people have one skill that's in common. They all can quit. Never give up.
You got amazing advice, sir. I connect with all the billionaires I interview. Could I get your contact?
I can give you my phone number. I don't do it.
Excuse me, sir. Sir, is this your Rolls Royce?
Yes.
And how did you get a Rolls Royce? What did you do to become wealthy?
See all these beautiful buildings around you?
Yeah.
I own retail shopping centers throughout the state of Florida.
How long have you been in the real estate business?
28 years.
Over these 28 years, what was the most amount of money you made a single year?
I'm not going to tell you that.
Could you give me a range?
No.
More than $10 million?
A lot more.
A lot more?
Yeah.
More than 100?
I'm not going to tell you. They're going to get me kidnapped.
Yeah, I go all over the world. I go all over the world interviewing millionaires and billionaires. Can I get 1 minute with you for our channel?
Absolutely. Let's do it.
Do you think a home is a good investment?
The home is a terrible investment. The home is not an investment.
But a lot of people would disagree with that, though.
Right. I get that all the time, and I argue this point with people over and over, and I actually own a home, and I can tell you it's the stupidest investment you could make. It is not an investment. Neither is this car. It's not an investment. It's a luxury item you want to have. The problem is most people 40 years old and younger have never seen a bad real estate market. I've lived through them. And by the way, homes do go down in price.
So if somebody has $100,000 saved up right now, where would you put that money in today's world?
I'd go right into a commercial property. I'd find an asset class you like. The truth is, multifamily is the easiest one to get into. You could buy a duplex, a triplex, put $100,000 down. You could easily buy a $300,000-$400,000 property. If you bought one property and screwed everything else up in your life, but you paid that commercial investment property off, you could technically retire.
What's your name?
Todd Napola.
Todd, the majority of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck. What keeps people broke in today's world?
Lack of financial education. I was never a great student in school, but the schools simply do not teach you what to do when you get out of school. They teach you how to be good at history, math, science, and so on and so forth, but they don't teach you why you should be buying a business, not buying a damn jet ski. That's what they don't teach you.
How old are you now?
52.
If me and you died tomorrow and you could leave one more guiding principle to the younger generation, what would that be?
What worries me for your generation specifically, I have 2 daughters your age, is everybody's competing against a non-existent thing. What I mean by that is you guys are seeing guys, especially in Miami, in Lamborghinis at 20 years old and living in penthouses. Everybody has a penthouse in Miami. There's not that many, but everybody seems to live in one. It's just an illusion. Nobody gets there quick. So don't count other people's money. Don't compare against them, because remember, comparison is the thief of joy. As long as you're making forward progress and having fun, it's going to be great.
You got amazing advice, my friend. Thank you so much for your time. I
Appreciate you, brother. Keep being great.